to Vegas Gabe. We are at one of my favorite OG spots here at the Rio Hotel and Casino, just off the Las Vegas Strip. See this road right here? It's actually Flamingo. So Flamingo will take you all the way to the Las Vegas Strip. There's the south end of the strip over there. It's kind of the mid part right here. Caesars, Bellagio, Harrah's, Link, Cromwell, Flamingo, and then there's the north end over here. So yeah, I'm at the Rio. I like it out here. I think it's a beautiful view at nighttime. On top of that, it's free parking, so anyone can come up here and park for free and enjoy the view. Here's one of the changes that the Rio made. Put LED lights on the outside of the building there. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. I can't remember if it's over 1 million or 1 billion color combinations for the lights that they put on. This is their new sign right here with the screen that changes and advertises. That's their old one right over there. But yeah, it's free parking over here. Rio's done a lot in the last, year and a half or so under the new owners. Newly remodeled room, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court. What show is this? The Empire Strikes Back, huh? Wow, that's kind of different. But yeah, they've done a lot to this property, and they kept all suites for their rooms. They kept all parking free. So come give Rio a try. I think they honestly deserve it with all the changes that they've been making. But yeah, it's nice and peaceful here, except when you see law enforcement going very, very quickly on the highway here. Something clearly happened. But yeah, this is the Las Vegas Strip. At least kind of the outskirts we're looking in, but it's pretty cool. I think it's still a nice view. Alvin, how's it going? Thank you for being here. So yeah, nice, quiet, chill night tonight. Here the Rio just did a different change in there. Now they have red and blue lights over there. But yeah, I think they did a lot to it. There is Allegiant Stadium over there, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. I try to look up tickets for the Cowboys-Raiders game next season. They're over $500 for like nosebleeds, believe it or not. Or else I would love to go to that game. There's a light from the Luxor. Luxor is the pyramid-themed hotel. That beam goes all the way up. Fun fact, you used to be able to see it from space every day, but because it was wasting so much electricity, they actually dimmed down the lighting. So you can still see it from several miles away, but just not from space anymore like before. Still pretty cool though. Trinity the Chica, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Miss Flamingo, how's it going? Thank you for being here. We're at the Rio, just enjoying a beautiful view of the kind of the outside of the strip. But I think it's a nice, peaceful view. It's free parking, so anyone can come up here. But there's a north end of the strip over there. There's Trump Tower. There's Resorts World right there. There's Fontainebleau. Joanne, you miss Vegas? There's Wynn and Encore in the far background over there. Really beautiful properties if you've never been. There's Treasure Island right there. Treasure Island is actually one of the very few properties on a strip that still offer free parking. So if you're looking for free parking, slightly cheaper resort fees, go check out Treasure Island. It's a little bit dated, but honestly, because of the cheaper rates, it's always a lot of people in there. I think it's fun in there. It's a fun atmosphere in there. By the way, if you like Vegas content, please make sure to hit that like button for me. Double tap your screen. It's completely free, and it helps the algorithm push more people to my stream. And also make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Or you can become a channel member for as low as 99 cents a month. But yeah, I appreciate you being here. Here's the Mirage. Unfortunately, the Mirage closed on July 17th of last year. Stay off where? Mirage closed the July 17th of last year. It'll never reopen. That's actually going to be the new location for the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Scheduled to open in 2027 sometime. Joanne, I've never heard that. I mean, I haven't really done any research on that, but I haven't heard anything about that, to be fair, either. I'd have to look into that, but not that I know of. So yeah, believe it or not, that's going to be the new Hard Rock right there. That current building of the old Mirage, that's going to be remodeled, rebranded to go with the new hotel. Then the new big guitar-shaped hotel is going to go on that side, kind of on the Las Vegas Strip side, and then connect to that tower right there. There's next door to that is the Venetian and Palazzo. They're sister properties, a really beautiful property actually. If you've never been to Venetian or Palazzo, check them out. It really is a nice property, always clean in there. It always smells good in there. And it's really worth the visit. They're actually going through a $1.5 billion remodel. So I know they're remodeling the food court. They're doing some other changes. I believe I heard, see how Resorts World over there has a screen on the outside of their building? I'm hearing that Venetian wants to put one of those on the outside of their building too. So that's a couple of the changes that they're making. But yeah, $1.5 billion remodel. Billion with the B. That's a lot of money. There's Harrah's right there. Harrah's is owned by the Caesars, by Caesars Entertainment. So Caesars owns Harrah's. It's kind of an older property, but small, but it has everything you need. Food court, drinks, bars, casino, small parking garage. There is the Flamingo. Believe it or not, the Flamingo is actually the oldest hotel and casino operating on the Las Vegas Strip. So I've heard people correct me, oh, that's not true, this one's older. I'm saying on the Vegas Strip. There's older hotels and casinos in Vegas, but Flamingo's the oldest one on the Strip. Flamingo is actually kind of connected with the Cromwell and the Link as well. So they all kind of interconnect with each other. And then they have that Link high roller wheel right there. It's all owned by Caesars Entertainment. And then in front of there, of course, is Caesars Palace. Really doesn't need an introduction. I want to say it's like 50, I think it's 58 years old or almost 58 years old, something like that. My favorite hotel and casino, that's a great question. I would say I really enjoy the vibe and the atmosphere inside of New York, New York. Those tall towers over there, they're kind of part of New York, New York. I really enjoy New York, New York. I think it's a fun and lively atmosphere. It's always popping in there. That center bar on weekends is always full. They have live music. I love the food court atmosphere with the New York, New York theme to it. I think it's a lot of fun in there, so I really enjoy it. Latina Stella's in the house. How's it going? Great live stream earlier. Zoom on what? But yeah, just taking a break from gambling and slots and drinking and stuff. So I haven't been to a casino to gamble since early in the week. I want to say Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember. But yeah, maybe Tuesday. So yeah, just chilling. But tomorrow I'll be back, probably doing a live stream inside of the casino. I'll probably show you guys a bar where you can get $3 draft beers. And I'll probably just hang out at the bar top, get a couple of beers, people watch inside of the casino, and just hang out and do that. But Monday is 10-point Mondays at the casino that I like to go to. So Monday we will definitely be playing some slots, having some fun, having some drinks. So yeah, cool stuff coming to this channel. Tomorrow we'll have a couple of beers, show you where you can get $3 beers. Monday, definitely playing slots and Keno at the bar top. Yeah, Latina Stella, this is such a great view, and it's free too, you know. Anyone can come up here and enjoy the view. For those of you just tuning in, we are just off the Las Vegas Strip at the Rio Hotel and Casino. The Rio is one of the OG properties on the Vegas Strip. They changed owners about a year and a half, 2 years ago, a couple of years ago. And the new owners, Dreamscape, have done a lot to this property. They put LED lights on the outside of the building. They kept the free parking, so anyone can come up here, park for free, enjoy the view. They're newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court where their World Buffet used to be at. They have a new tavern called Luckley's. They just reopened the lounge, the cocktail lounge on the 51st floor with beautiful views of the Strip. They do have a steakhouse on the 50th floor. However, they're closing it down next month. It's going to be remodeled, and then it's going to be opening up as a celebrity chef's restaurant after that. So they do have a nice cocktail lounge and a steakhouse with beautiful views. They are going, what else do they have? Oh, Guy Fieri has a Mexican restaurant in here. They have a Hash House A Go-Go. They have a Starbucks. They have all kinds of cool stuff here. So yeah, if you haven't been to the Rio in a long time, come check them out. Honestly, they've done a lot to this property, and they deserve a second chance. Oh, Latina Stella, I'm going to talk to my girlfriend today when she gets off work. But I think Bellagio might be a good thing for Tuesday because she's off work, and we can go and check out the botanical garden, the conservatory and botanical gardens, do a nice video of that. I like to do a video because they change the theme every quarter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here at Bellagio, they have a conservatory and botanical gardens. It's completely free to go in there. You can go in there. They change the theme every quarter. They change the theme, and it's really beautiful. A lot of hard work goes into that. So I like to do a video every quarter with the new theme. So we'll probably go in there, do a video of that, and then maybe I'll do a live stream outside with the fountains and all that, and just film a lot of shorts and stuff from the fountains and the strip, and yeah, just do a cool view of that. So that'll be really, really cool. But yeah, the Bellagio's nice. If you didn't know, they have the water fountain show on the strip side. It's 100% free. They run very frequently in the nighttime. They also have the conservatory and botanical gardens I was just talking about. And one thing that a lot of people don't know, they actually have a chocolate fountain that's in the Guinness Book of Records in there. So you can go and take pictures of that. It's free as well. Before you go, can you share what you think of the Westgate? Westgate got famous early, like way back in the day, because of Elvis Presley. Westgate's still around. I've heard a few things, but I haven't been there in several years. I heard they were kind of changing more towards like timeshares, but I don't know how true that is. I know Westgate is still there. They still offer free parking, but to be honest, I haven't been there in many years, so I couldn't tell you much more than that. But it's still there. It's off the strip. Free parking. I don't know if they charge resort fees or not. There's a pool league that happens there. I wanted your pro opinion. Oh, is there? Okay, nice. Yeah, but I haven't been there in a long time. But yeah, Rio's a lot of fun. They have a lounge right in the middle of their casino. It's called Lapa Lounge. It has like a Rio de Janeiro theme to it. They have live music on the weekends. They have your bar top machines if you like playing Keno, slots, video poker, blackjack or roulette, all those games like that. And again, for all you football fans, there's Allegiant Stadium in the far background over there. A lot of people call it the Roomba Stadium because it kind of looks like a Roomba vacuum. But yeah, again, please hit that like button, double tap your screen if you haven't yet. If you like Vegas content, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Fun things coming to this channel, including tomorrow we'll be having some beers. I'll show you where you can get $3 beers, and we'll be playing some slots on Monday. As a matter of fact, I'll probably go home and schedule those live streams tonight, so you guys know what time I'm going live tomorrow and what time I'm going live on Monday. All right, we got a troll in here. Go ahead and go to the corner for a little bit. Is Baccarat hard to find? Joanne, not really. Most of your major casinos are going to have Baccarat. Baccarat is actually, it does attract a lot of high rollers. So no, most of your main casinos will have Baccarat. I'm going to look into this Red, White, and Boots. Might be cool to come and see if they're having a big celebration or something. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that. No, but yeah, most of your big name casinos will have Baccarat. Joanne, it attracts a lot of big named or a lot of high rollers from other countries. So as a matter of fact, I just heard, I can't remember where, someone just won like $3 million at one of the big properties, and they didn't tip anything to the dealer, the Baccarat dealer. They didn't tip anything to the slot attendants that hand paid them, and they didn't pay anything to security that walked them to their car and made sure they were safe and all that. That's crazy. $3 million, and you can't even throw someone a few $100s for, imagine, I don't know how many security guards had to walk you to your car or make sure you got home to your room safely or whatever. But imagine not even if tipping. Come on. Even when I've won like $2,500 at the bar top, I threw the bartender a couple $100s, because I was at a small bar where the bartenders have to do all the hand pays too. So, when I did that, I threw the bartender a couple $100s. Hex, why don't you go tune into the news and see? Yeah, it is very popular in Asia. Here's a kind of a fun little fact. When I first moved to Vegas in 2015, I actually moved out here for nursing school. For those of you that don't really know my channel, I'm a military veteran, so I did 8 years active duty in the Navy. And I actually moved out here to use my VA benefits, my GI Bill, and go to school. However, the school I was going to screwed up my benefits big time, and they messed up. They overcharged the VA for benefits, so I had to withdraw from the school until they figured it out. It took over a year, so by that time I decided it was time to move on and do something different, you know? So I started asking people, hey, I'm in Vegas, I don't know what to do. And people told me, hey, look, you're in the hospitality city of the world. If you want to make some money, you got to get into some kind of career where you're going to get tipped, you know? Bartender, barback, valet driver, blackjack dealer, server, you know, anything like that where you get tipped. That's where the money's at in a city like that, you know? So I decided to go to school, and I back then I spent I think $500, and it was a program to learn 3 table games. So I decided to learn blackjack, roulette, and baccarat. So first I learned blackjack because they told me that's your best opportunity. All casinos have blackjack, so you want to learn that one first because that's going to make you the most valuable. After that, they said go ahead and learn roulette, and then the last one was baccarat. So I was really good on blackjack, actually. I started learning roulette, and I'll tell you with roulette, there's 2 things. It's not a difficult game to learn. There's 2 things. You have to learn how to spin the ball. You have to really learn how to spin that ball the right way on that wheel. And then the second thing is the math, you know? Numbers pay 35 to 1, split 2 numbers, pay 18 to 1, corners pay 8 to 1, I believe. Outside pays 1 to 1. So you have to learn the math, you know, that was kind of hard too. And then the final game I started learning was baccarat. I had only done a couple of sessions on baccarat. It's tough. It's a tough game to learn. But yeah, anyway, I ended up going into school one day, and they told me, hey, this casino is desperate for dealers right now. All you need to know is blackjack too. And they told me, I know you're ready for blackjack. Go and audition, see if you get the job. So I ended up getting that job right on the spot. So I ended up never learning completely baccarat and roulette. But I did deal blackjack for a few months, believe it or not. Baccarat was my first, then blackjack. So you learned blackjack too, nice. Yeah, it's intense. It's a fun game though, don't get me wrong. But you have to have thick skin to be a dealer too, because when people are winning, they're your best friend, they're talking to you. But when they're losing, they start yelling at you, they start cursing at you, they'll start slamming the table. People didn't realize that I spoke Spanish, so I had people in Spanish start cursing me out. And I would just take it, you know, I wouldn't say anything. I would just let it be. And then I would let them talk their trash in Spanish, and then when they were leaving, I'd tell them, okay, have a nice day in Spanish, and their eyes would just get really big. But yeah, when they're winning, they love you. When they're losing, they hate you and they want to fight you and stuff. I can't tell you how many times security had to come, and people were slamming their fists on the tables, people were screaming off the top of their lungs. It was crazy. Here comes some helicopters. They're probably coming from some of the tours. Keep in mind, there's a couple of tours that go through via helicopter, including the Grand Canyon tours. And then there's actually a Maverick tour that does helicopter tours of the Las Vegas Strip. So, but yeah, anyway, that's my story. That's how I ended up in Vegas. Was originally I came out here for nursing school using my veteran benefits. And then unfortunately, that school really screwed me over. It took over a year for the VA to finally find the problem and reverse course. But by that time, it was already late. You know, I decided I had already moved on. But yeah, it took over a year. I think I spoke to like 30. I have a notebook somewhere. I spoke to like 33 or 35 different VA reps. And every time I called, they're like, well, that's between you and the school. Sorry. And finally, I got a VA rep he's like, look, man, you've called in a lot of times. You have a lot of notes in here. Let me read up on the notes. Give me a few minutes, okay? I'm going to put you on hold. It's going to be a while. And he did put me on hold for like 15 minutes. And then he came back. He's like, all right, I'm just looking through the account. Let me see what you're talking about. And then he finally told me, he's like, I see what you're saying. They double charge you for the same semester. I'm like, yeah, exactly. So he called the school. The school didn't want to play ball, so they ended up going after the school, and you know, it was a long process. But let's see here. There are high rollers in Asia that will request for dealers born under certain zone. I believe that, Joanne. There's a lot of superstitions and stuff. To be fair, not just with baccarat, but the casinos in general. I've seen people sprinkle holy water onto the slot machine they're playing. I know that people that try to rub the screen for good luck. I know people that believe that when you're in a bonus, just tapping the crap out of the play button, the bet button, is going to make it somehow hit a bonus for you. I know of people that believe in throwing salt over your shoulder for good luck. I know people that carry like a little rubber ducky and put them on the slot machine they're playing for good luck. Literally, there's so many superstitions out there. Yeah, see, John, yeah, that's one of the things that a lot of people do. Personally, so I was told by a lady one time, I'll never forget this lady. She told me to play the machines at the very end. So say you're going to a row and there's, for example, 6 Dragon Link machines, right? Right in front of you, there's 6 Dragon Link machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This lady told me, look, you want to play the ones on the edges, the first and the 6th one, because those are on the edge, so they get the most amount of money in them. So those are the ones you want to play. They're going to pay out before. And you know what? She was right on that one. That night, I played the machine she told me to on the far left, and I hit a 6 out of 6 spot on Keno on a 25-cent bet, and that paid out $800. So she was right on that. Slots never work for you. So let me ask everyone that's watching right now. We got 22 people in the house. Welcome, everyone, by the way. We're at the Rio Hotel and Casino, just off the Vegas Strip. If you didn't know, the Rio is one of the OG properties on Flamingo, just off the Vegas Strip. This road right here is actually Flamingo. If you take that about a mile, it's going to take you right to the Vegas Strip right here. There's Bellagio, there's Caesar's Palace, there's the Flamingo. You can see Harrah's. There's the Mirage, which is officially closed now. There's the north end of the Strip, Treasure Island, Wynn, Trump Tower, Resorts World, Fontainebleau. There's the south end of the Strip over here. There is Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. Sean's in the house. What's going on from Oregon? Very nice. Thank you for being here. Oh, but what was I going to ask you guys? I was going to ask you guys something. Oh, do you believe in AP play, like advantage play for slots? I know there's certain channels out there that specifically say they only do AP play or advantage play on slot machines. Definitely interested in what you guys have to say about that. Gumball, how's it going? Thank you for being here. By the way, everyone, please double tap that screen, hit that like button for me. It's free and it helps the algorithm push more people in here. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Tons of content coming your way. Tomorrow we'll be on the Strip or close to the Strip. I'll show you guys where you can get $3 draft beer. Monday we'll be playing some slots. So you'll consider a really fun slot or gambling stream on Monday. AP play, yeah, John. AP is like advantage play. There's YouTube videos. You'll find people that do YouTube videos on advantage play, and they kind of go into detail about what slots are advantage play and what slots are basically a waste of money. I've never really looked into it myself, so I can't really say, you know, if it's a strategy to follow or not. And I'm not, you know, I'm not promoting gambling or anything. I'm just talking about it. It's just a conversation, but seems like they win more. So Sean, you've heard of AP play then? John, we're just kind of enjoying this Strip view right here. Great view of the Strip. Great view of the helicopters coming back from all the tours right there. I feel like I've been focusing more on this side. Let's focus more on the south end now. So there's the Cosmopolitan. The Cosmo is famous for their big chandelier bar. The chandelier drops down multiple levels, and it's a really beautiful sight, actually. A lot of people go there to take pictures with it and social media stuff. There's a bar called the Chandelier Bar. Really worth going and having a drink in there, taking all your photos. They even have video poker machines. You can play poker and Keno and blackjack and all those. I play slots on my phone when I'm in the casino. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I'm going to kind of do some research on more of that advantage play. Just like Sean is saying, anything that gives you an advantage, Please remember to take a rest and drink some water while streaming, sir. Mopor, great shout out for sure. Yeah, if you're visiting Vegas, just know it's getting warmer. Right now, it's not terribly bad. It's only 90 degrees right now, but it was over 100 today, and it's only going to get warmer. So that's actually something great to mention. If you are going to come to Vegas, please make sure you stay hydrated, especially if you're drinking out there. Make sure you drink some water too, because it's only getting warmer and warmer. Last year, I think 2 or 3 different days broke records for the amount of heat. So yeah, if you're coming to Vegas, enjoy your pool parties, enjoy the pool, enjoy the sun, enjoy the strip, enjoy your drinking. But yeah, for sure, that's a great mention. Please make sure to stay hydrated. You do that with Baccarat. So there's a way you can have AP play on Baccarat. AP play, okay. Tony, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Actually, I haven't shown a lot of love to a couple of properties here that are kind of hidden, but you can still kind of see them. See right there, that's actually Horseshoe. Horseshoe is formerly Bally's. It's owned by Caesars Entertainment. They remodeled it, rebranded it to Horseshoe. Now they focus more on poker tournaments and stuff like that. And right here in the middle, you can see Planet Hollywood. Planet Hollywood is also owned by Caesars Entertainment. It's a fun, very lively atmosphere inside Planet Hollywood. Gordon Ramsay has a burger restaurant in there. Okay, John, that's interesting. I should look into that then. Especially since I kind of want to focus more on social media and YouTube and TikTok and stuff. Any advantages whatsoever that I can get is definitely worth looking into. So they're promoting one of their restaurants inside of their new food court here. Now open in the Canteen Food Hall. I know they have, so there's Guy Fieri's El Burro Borracho. That's not part of the food court. It's been here a while, but yeah, Guy Fieri has a restaurant here. Inside their food court, though, they have a Philly plate, like a subs place. They have a ramen place. They have a burger place, Attaboy Burger. There you go. I think they have a couple more restaurants in there. I've tried it. It was a little pricey, but, it is basically just off the strip, so prices were kind of expected to be up there. Thanks for this. I love your stream. Thank you, John. I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, just please make sure you're subscribed so you know when I go live. Like I said, I'm going to be going live almost every single day going forward. I'm really trying to push this channel a lot, so make sure you're subscribed and make sure notifications are on so you know when I go live. Cool stuff coming this week. Tomorrow we'll be enjoying some $3 beers. I'll show you where you can enjoy a $3 beer just off the strip. And also Monday we'll be playing some slots. So we'll be going around and playing some slots. Monday is 10 times point Wednesday at my favorite casino. So we'll be playing some slots so we get those 10x points. And Tuesday, I'll talk to my girlfriend. Tuesday we'll probably maybe do Bellagio. This one right here, the Bellagio. So we can do a new video of the conservatory and botanical gardens, and also do a live stream by the fountains outside. See you on Monday. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's a Shogun Ramen inside of the Canteen Food Hall. They have some shows here too. Penn and Teller's been here for years and years. They're still here. They have a WoW show. They just got rid of a show and they added it. Apparently it's like a Star Wars burlesque show or something. If I see the advertisement again, I'll show you guys. But yeah, Rio's cool. I think if you haven't been to Rio in a long time, come check them out. Go inside. We're not going inside today, Tony. If I had a little more time, I probably would, but plus, yeah, I want to get permission to film in there before. I have permission to film out here, but not in there today. But yeah, this is really beautiful. Like I said, it's free parking here. Anyone can come up here and enjoy the view. There is active train tracks down here too. So during the day, I used to do a lot of streams down here when I used to work in this area. I used to do a lot of streams during the day here. Like if I had some time in between, like right before my shift or right after my shift, I would come out here, and man, these active trains, they would catch me every single stream and never failed. Oh, Gambling Gary Slots is in the house. How's it going, Gary? Hope you're having a fantastic night. Just stopped in to say hi and hit that like. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you. Are you going live today? I'm just hanging out today, enjoying the view. Beautiful Vegas view from here. It's free. It's a free place to come and check out the view. Tomorrow, I'll probably be in a casino, but I'm just going to show people where they can kind of enjoy a $3 draft beer. But Monday's going to be my heavy slots and Keno day. So Monday I'll be playing slots and Keno, and yeah, at the casino it's 10x points on Monday. So I'll save some money for Monday and go play some slots and Keno and earn those 10 times points. Oh, there you go. The Empire Strikes Back burlesque show. It's new here to the Rio. Kind of different. Please stay safe distance from the rail. Oh yeah, Mopor, we're good. Yeah, they're down a couple of floors, so we're good. Next live will be Thursday. Okay, nice. I'm moving there next year, so excited. Akira, where are you moving from? That's awesome. You're gonna love Vegas. There's a lot to do. So here's Voodoo Steak. It's on the 50th floor. Here's a fun fact though. This is actually closing down next month. So Voodoo Steakhouse is on the 50th floor of the Rio up there. Really nice views of the city. Unfortunately, it's closing next month though. It's part of the renovation process. So Voodoo Steakhouse is closing next month. It's gonna be being renovated for a few months. And then when they finally reopen it, it's going to be some kind of a celebrity chef's steakhouse. Where's the 10x points on Monday? Gary, that's at the Oyo, OYO, Oyo Hotel and Casino. Unfortunately, Keno's not included in that. Any bar top slot machines are not included in that, sadly. But most slots are 10x points. So it's kind of cool. I got quite a bit of bonus points on last time I did it. Oh, Akira, you're moving from San Francisco. Okay, nice. So I'm originally from Southern California myself. I've been out in Vegas originally since 2015. You're gonna notice it's quite a bit cheaper out here. It was a lot cheaper. It's gotten more expensive, but it's still a lot cheaper than Cali. So you're gonna enjoy that. No state taxes. There's no state taxes here. But DMV fees are kind of more expensive in my opinion. Gas is cheaper out here. So there's good and bad. But honestly, I think you'll enjoy having a lot of stuff to do out here. And quite a bit cheaper, especially San Francisco. Downtown is 5x at Circa and D on Monday through Thursday. Oh, really? All basically during the week, it's 5x points. That's good to know. That's awesome, actually. I really got to hit up downtown more. I haven't been to Fremont in months. Actually, I think I haven't been to Fremont since before the Philippines trip last October to November. So it's been a long time. But that's really good to know. Get some more points. I'm actually very close. Very close. I think I'll get it on Monday. I'll get the reply back. I think I got permission to film inside of one of these big players on the strip. I won't mention which one until I get it officially in email. But from the reply I got back and they requested some information, it looks like they're going to be granting it to me. But if I get permission to film inside of one of these big players on the strip, that'll be huge for my channel. Because it's not just permission to film for slots, but I can do cocktail videos, I can do food videos and stuff like that. So that'll be huge for this channel. But I'll announce it on Monday if I get it. That's kind of why my live streams, I've been kind of sticking to one casino, basically because I know that they're okay with me filming in there. I've talked to my hostess in there. I've talked to the bartenders and security, and they're all really cool they're all really cool about me filming in there. You got permission at all MGMs yesterday. Gary, that's awesome. Yeah, that's one of the ones I'm working on right now. I found an email online, so it seemed like it's pretty straightforward. But that's great. I would love to film inside of New York a lot. I love the atmosphere in there. But yeah, everyone, please double tap the screen if you haven't yet. Hit that like button for me. It's free and it helps the algorithm push my stream out to more people. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. I live here in Vegas. I do Vegas stuff, not just these views, not just gambling, but I do a lot of food videos. I've done like room tours, so I do a little bit of everything. So yeah, if you like Vegas content, please make sure you're subscribed, and also make sure notifications are turned on. Here we'll kind of look at the north end of the strip again. There's Trump Tower, there's Resorts World, and Fontainebleau. Those two aren't doing too good right now. They need to do something to get some people in there. There's Wynn and Encore in the far background over there. There is Treasure Island right in front of them. Treasure Island is one of the OG properties and one of the few on the strip that still offers free parking too. So if you want free parking and slightly cheaper resort fees, go check out Treasure Island. You're staying at New York in September. I love it there. That's awesome, Gary. I still don't even know how the rooms are there. I haven't heard anything bad, to be fair, but yeah, that's awesome. I love the atmosphere in there. Yeah, it's a cool vibe in there for sure. I'd love to do a lot of filming in there. There's a Mirage right there. If you didn't know, the Mirage closed down on July 17th of last year. Permanently closed. It'll never reopen. That's going to be the new location for the Hard Rock. So the Hard Rock's going right there. Their big guitar-shaped hotel is going to go on the strip side, right here somewhere. And then that current tower is going to be remodeled and rebranded to the Hard Rock, and it'll be connected to that big guitar-shaped hotel. So that'll be kind of cool when that opens. They do have some big shoes to fill, though, because the Mirage is beautiful. What else? There's a lot of stuff going on. Crazy Handsome, how's it going? It's dark there already, wow. It's 10 here, and we have daylight. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's already dark here. It's been dark for a couple hours now, which I'm okay with, because this time of year I have to be careful with my streams. If I try to live stream during the day, like in 100 and some degree weather, my phone will actually overheat if I'm outside. So it's a tough one. That's why like yesterday and today I had to kind of be careful with what time I stream at, because if I do it during the day, my phone will overheat very, very quickly. Randy, how's it going? Vegas is nice. Yeah, it's a great city, especially at nighttime. It's such a beautiful, beautiful view. And we're looking kind of on the outside looking in, you know. But imagine like if we were right on the strip right now. Really beautiful, lots to see. People watching and stuff. Really is a cool view. Area 15. Area 15 is on Las Vegas Boulevard. I'm sorry. It's off the 15 freeway going southbound. It's like on the right side. So it's kind of south of the strip. Oh, Area 15, I don't even know about that. But yeah, for those of you just tuning in, we're at the Rio Hotel and Casino. It's just off the Vegas Strip. $10 blackjack, nice, I didn't know that. But it's just off the Vegas Strip on Flamingo. And the new owners put some LED lights on the outside. They kept the free parking, so anyone can come up here. Just basically come up this ramp right here, park up here for free. The new owners have also done newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court where their buffet used to be at. They have a new or newish tavern called Luckley's. Guy Fieri still has a restaurant here. There's still Hash House A Go-Go here. They still have that steakhouse on the 50th floor for now. It's closing down next month though. They still have the Voodoo Lounge on the 51st floor with really nice views of the city. So they have a lot here, and every square inch of the casino floor is being remodeled. So if you haven't been to Rio in a while, come check them out. I think you'll actually be pleasantly surprised. I hear Vegas Strip is dead. I've seen that too. You know, it's weird because you'll see a short on like YouTube or TikTok saying Vegas is dead, and they'll show the airport and it's dead. And then you'll see another one, it's like packed with people. So I believe the official numbers were, it was down like 5% compared to last year, same days. So yeah, it's down about 5% from what I'm seeing on the news. So yeah, it's down 5%. So is it slower? Yeah. But is it dead? I wouldn't say dead. But I would say it's slower for sure. I'm not in Reno, I'm in Vegas. Christine, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's nice clear skies actually. Can you see all that light back there? You see how it's brighter in that area? That's because the Sphere is back there. The Las Vegas Sphere, that big circle thing that's all lit up. That's why you see it brighter in that area. The Sphere is back there. John Paul, what's going on, buddy? How's it going? I'm back to the old stomping grounds tonight. Yeah, sure, Christine. Thank you for being here. Like I said, I know tonight's more of a chill night, but tomorrow we'll be enjoying some $3 beers. I'll show you guys where you can get $3 beers at. And then Monday we'll be having a slot day. We'll play a lot of slots in Keno and do some gambling that day. Is it John Paul? Thomas, how's it going, bud? Good to see you on here. There's some more helicopters coming back from the tours again. You can actually see Circa from here downtown. See that light? Oh, here, I'm gonna zoom in for a second. See right over there? That's Circa right there. Circa's the newest resort on Fremont Street in downtown. It's kind of cool that you have a view from over here. There's a helicopter up close right there. Either coming back from a Grand Canyon tour or a Vegas Strip tour. They're pretty expensive though. But yeah, I just kind of want to come back to my old school roots here. For those of you who have been watching my channel for a long time, back when I used to work in this area, I used to do live streams from here almost every day, sometimes twice a day. Now I've been kind of focusing more on other stuff, you know, that's kind of helping growing the channel recently. So, but it's still kind of cool to come back here and do a stream here and there, especially when you don't want to deal with the Strip traffic, you know. I got a little bit of traffic here on Flamingo, but overall it wasn't too bad. You can see Flamingo's pretty clear right here. But once you start going towards the Strip, it's kind of crazy. But luckily I came from this way, so there's no traffic. So free dad hugs. So yeah, just wanted to come back and kind of do something chill tonight. But tomorrow and Monday we'll be doing some fun stuff, some cool stuff. And then I'll talk to my girlfriend. Tuesday maybe we'll hit up Bellagio and do a live stream outside of Bellagio with all the fountains and all that cool stuff. Shannon, how's it going? Thank you for being here. My night's great actually. I got a lot of stuff done before for my channel. So I got an email offering me a paid promotion for my YouTube channel, so I kind of responded to that. I had to fill out some forms so I can get permission to film inside of some of the casinos on the Strip. So I worked on that. So yeah, it was a good day. And then now I'm just enjoying the view, and I really enjoy like interacting with you guys and being live and stuff. I'm just gonna say toenails because I'm not gonna say anything that might get YouTube mad at me. I live a few miles from the strip. I would say about 7 or 8 miles away. It's not terribly bad. My mom and dad just came back from Vegas. Nice, Shannon, that's awesome. I hope they had a great time. At least they came right before it was really, really hot. It was over 100 today, but it's still not like the hottest we're gonna get. So it's probably a good time to be here. Mike, how's it going, bud? Good to see you on here. Hope you're having a good evening so far, and thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. I'm doing great though, thank you. Shannon, you miss Vegas? When was the last time you were here? But yeah, everyone, please double tap that screen. Make sure you hit that like button for me if you haven't yet. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It's very lively up here, actually. A lot of people come up here. This parking lot is actually quite a bit more full than yesterday. Yesterday was kind of empty. Today it's pretty full though. And I'll show you in a minute. There's a lot of people that come up here and park, getting ready to go to the nightlife and stuff like that. There's even people that pregame and just enjoy the view. See, a couple of ladies just parked there. They're going to be going either to the casino to gamble or nightlife or something. And then there's people over to my, well, when I was walking or facing the strip to my left, but now they're to my right, and they're just taking videos, and they're probably pre-gaming and stuff, you know. And there's a pretty big group, at least 5 or 6 people over here that were just taking some selfies and stuff. They were all dressed up like they're going to some kind of bar or nightclub or something. Maybe they're going to the Voodoo Lounge on the 51st floor. It's been a minute, want to come back. Nice. Yeah, Shannon, every time you blink, Vegas changes again. Like, now the Tropicana is no more. The Mirage is no more. It's always changing. Yeah, I don't know who it is, Mike. They were going to Salt Lake City, so they had to go through Vegas. Oh, okay, nice. But they stayed here? 10-hour drive, wow. I was gonna bring an iced coffee with me, but I forgot. Maybe John Paul knows who it is. But yeah, cool stuff coming to this channel. Like I said, tomorrow we'll go enjoy some $3 beers. I'll show you where you can get those. Monday is 10x points Monday at the casino. So Monday we'll do some slots in Keno and have some fun that way. Then Tuesday, I'll talk to China, my girlfriend. Maybe we'll do Bellagio on Tuesday. But yeah, I had to come and represent my old backyard here. John Paul remembers a lot of these streams. Hopefully it's a lot clearer now. I'm using a gimbal instead of it being shaky, hopefully. They stayed at my brother's house and then left and went to Salt Lake and drove all the way from Salt Lake back to Yuma this morning. They left at 5:30 and they got back around 4 p.m. Yikes, that's a lot of driving. I won 40 camels in a poker game. Camels in Vegas, John Paul. Oh, from my balcony. Oh, I wish I had a view like this. If I had a view like this, I'd probably be live streaming from it every day. No, it's just a cool place. I used to work very close by to here, maybe about half a mile away, less than a mile for sure. So it was very convenient for me to come and live stream here before work or after work. So I would stop by here a lot, especially since it's really easy access here. So I would come in and just enjoy it here. See, on Flamingo, you pretty much just drive here. You make a right onto Hotel Rio Drive, and then you wrap around for a minute, come up right here through this parking garage. You come up right here directly to the 4th floor. Easy parking here. So You're the only one that I can watch that does live stream so I can see what I'm missing. Oh, Shannon, I appreciate it. I hope I bring value. Thank you for watching. You're right, John Paul. No one does. It could be a hit on the strip. Latina Stella's in the house again. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. So, what do you guys think about Resorts World in Fontainebleau? There's Resorts World right there, that red building. It's the second newest hotel on the strip. Hotel and casino, I should say. And in Fontainebleau is the first, or the newest hotel and casino on the Vegas Strip. Both of them aren't doing too well. Resorts World actually just opened up free parking for everyone again. Temporarily for 2 months, they're giving out free parking because they want to attract people into their casino because they're doing so bad. But I think it's kind of stupid. First of all, you're only going to do it temporarily, you know? And second of all, you're not doing anything to cater to locals. You're not doing anything to cater to visitors. So why should anyone go there, you know? And kind of the same thing for Fontainebleau. Fontainebleau, I think they focus so much on the reputation that they had in Miami that I think they thought that they were going to have immediate success out here in Vegas, but it really doesn't work that way, you know? No one out here knows anything about Fontainebleau. We know the history. We know it took almost 20 years to build because they started building it, then they lost their funding. Their investors dropped out. And then I think another group bought them out, and then they again backed out. So it just stayed there partially built for years and years and years until finally the current group of investors bought it and finished it up. But even then it's been through a turbulent history because a lot of their executives quit before they even opened up their doors. So yeah, Fontainebleau's been through a really weird history already. They're missing the Canadian dollars. Yeah, Mike, they're missing money from everyone. They're not doing anything to attract anyone that lives here in Vegas or California. They're not doing anything to attract people visiting from Canada or Asia or any other places, you know. They really need to be doing something different. Bought a car to take advantage of the free parking deals. No, Shannon, from what I understand, both are doing pretty rough. Resorts World was actually under investigation for, I don't know. I really won't get into that because I don't know how to explain it. But they were under investigation for a long time, and I think someone had to step down or got fired because of the investigation. And yeah, they've gone through a couple of different CEOs already, and Fontainebleau is kind of going through their difficult times too. Like I said, they just don't do anything to cater to anyone, you know? If you're going to be a locals casino and you want to focus on locals, bring in locals in. If you want to be someone that caters to, people visiting town, do a neighbor discount for California people, do something like show us your boarding pass and get $10 a free table game match or, free slot play or something like that, They should do something, but they don't do anything to attract anyone. There's another helicopter coming back from a tour. Did you guys hear that WrestleMania is going to be in Vegas more often than any other basically city or state now because of the success that they had last year? So they backed out of New Orleans next year, and a lot of people are saying it's because they want to have it in Vegas again next year. So they want to have back-to-back WrestleManias in Vegas because of the amount of success that they had. Yeah, Shannon, I heard about the LVAC. It was a tragedy for sure. Unfortunately, I think one employee lost his life, sadly. I don't know if anyone else did, but yeah, for sure a tragedy. Yeah, Mike, I 100% agree, Yeah, locals gamble and locals drink and all that, but to be honest with you, locals really gamble and drink at places off the strip. Local casinos like Ellis Island, Palace Station, Durango, other places off the strip, The strip is pretty much funded by tourism, you know. So yeah, they need to be doing something from getting tourists from other countries in there, you know. People from Canada, people from Mexico, people from Asia, people from India, like, you know, they should be doing a lot. Australia. Resort World head dishwasher got fired for eating some steaks without paying for it. 30,000, Mike? 30,000 every trip? Oh, and Mike, I am planning on the video. I already talked to my girlfriend, China Doll. She'll be helping me with the cooking, of course. I think we're gonna do lumpia. I'm sorry, not lumpia. Whoa, I'm sorry. Oh, I can't think of the name now. Hold on. It's gonna come to me later on. Oh, pancit. It's called pancit. P-A-N-S-A-T. P-A-N-S-I-T. Pancit. It's a Filipino dish. It's pretty inexpensive to make, and we're gonna add some chicken in there. So we're gonna make a lot of pancit, and then maybe some kind of like vegetables or something, and some rice. And I think that's what we're gonna to make to feed the homeless. So I already talked to her about it. So here's basically what I'm doing is there's one location that I found. I talked to a lot of people. There's one location on someone down there. Here, I'll show you. Someone down there coming out of under the railroads with their bicycle. So anyway, I know there's one location on Owens and Las Vegas Boulevard. It's like a Goodwill shopping center that has a lot of homeless in there. So that's one possibility we might do. But I really would rather partner with the shelter, and just donate it to the shelter, or go to the shelter and hand it out to people. So I've emailed a couple, and I'm gonna keep looking tomorrow. But I'm working on that. I haven't forgotten about it. I want to give back. I want to do something good to a city that's been very good to me. So, and yeah, I have my girlfriend's support backing me up. So the minute I find a shelter, if that'll kind of work with me on it, great. If not, I'll go to that location by the Goodwill that has all the homeless outside, and just go out there and hand it out myself. And I'll start buying the containers, because I'm gonna have those plastic containers that have, like, you know, little sections for like the rice, the vegetables, and the pancit. And then yeah, then the difficult part would just be cooking it all, you know. But yeah, we're working on it. We haven't forgotten. You have friends that lose a heck more? Yeah, it's a lot of money. $30. That's the location that my brother works at. One of his coworkers was one that, oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Shannon. Oh no, Mike, you know what? It's not that I forgot. I forgot that I still have it listed on every description. So I haven't forgotten, Mike. I just needed to tell you, it is under my description in each live stream. It's there under PayPal. I just completely forgot to mention it. But yeah, the link is there for my PayPal. My girlfriend's fine, thank you. She's good. You know, it's just doing what we can, you know. Unfortunately, Vegas, just like probably a lot of cities out there, has a homeless problem. And yeah, they do try to clean it up, but unfortunately, it's not the right way, you know. They'll go and like raid one area and kick all the homeless out of that area. And then what are they going to do? They're just going to go to another part of town, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of kicking them out of one corner to go and, you know, to go to another corner. So it's just doing what I can. And, you know, my girlfriend's awesome for helping me out with it. Las Vegas is not crowded right now. No, it really isn't. For being a weekend, it's actually not too bad. Because on busy weekends, see, this street right here is Flamingo. On busy weekends, the traffic will hit all the way and back up all the way on this bridge. So it's not terribly bad today. Have you done a live from New York? Want to go on the roller coaster but can't because I have... No, I've never done a live... Well, yeah, actually I have done live streams from inside of New York. I've done a couple. I've done 2 or 3 now. I did 2, no problem. I didn't have an issue with live streaming there. I was on the 2nd floor, kind of by the food court, and I was just looking down at the casino. I had no problem. I did it twice. I talked to the bartenders at that bar, tell them, hey, I'm not going to be putting anyone on my screen. I'm just people watching from the second floor. All the bartenders were like, yeah, I have no problem with that. Go ahead, do your thing. The third time I did it, I was probably live for about 30-40 minutes, and then one of the bartenders went and got security on me and made me stop live streaming. And the security couldn't give me a good reason why I had to stop. First, they told me it's because I was excessive filming. I go, okay, so what's excessive? Is it over 1 minute? Is it over 5 minutes? Is it over 30 seconds? And I told them, because while I've been here, I've seen a bunch of people come up and take selfies in this area with the casino behind them. So they can take selfies and videos, but I can't live stream. So what's excessive? Is it over 1 minute? Is it over 5 minutes? And then they told me, well, you also have the casino cage on your live stream. I go, no, I don't. I'm watching I'm looking down, not at anyone in particular, and the cage isn't anywhere on my live stream. They go, well, there's also the table games. I go, the table games are clearly a couple 100 feet away. You can see them in the far background. I can't even see if the dealer's a girl or a guy. I'm that far away. And they couldn't tell me what I was doing wrong, so. All right, hold on, let me take a screenshot. Okay, Mike, I got it. I'll send you an email once I get home. Never been to Times Square. It's on my bucket list, though. It's on my bucket list to go to Times Square. That'd be really cool to do, actually. Especially for New Year's Eve, spending it at Times Square. It's on my bucket list. Yeah, no problem, Mike. All my descriptions are usually the same. The first one is a link to become a channel member. Then it's my description of what I'm doing, rooftop live stream or whatever. And then it's I think it's a buy me a coffee link, and then it's gosh, I can't remember what I have on there now. Oh, like join my Discord. And then it's I think PayPal is second to last. And then the other one is like if you wanted to subscribe to my other channel that I'm gonna build up doing like Call of Duty Live or whatever. But it's either the last one or the second to last one. But it's all good, Mike. I'll send an email. No problem. For the ball drop, yeah, that's what I think would be really cool to go and enjoy. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got a screenshot. Yeah, new videos that I'm going to be releasing. I'll do another food review very soon. I'll probably do some kind of a casino one on Monday while I'm there. We're going to do Conservatory and Botanical Gardens early next week, hopefully. They're at the Bellagio. Mike, I'm going to go ahead and delete this, okay? I already took a screenshot. So yeah, new videos coming up, cool live streams coming up, including where you can get $3 beers tomorrow, actually playing some slots and Keno on Monday. Tuesday, hopefully by the Bellagio fountains. There's 1 million people. I believe it. I bet it's probably so crowded. And you know what? It's kind of crazy. I just want to go there just to say I did it 1 year, But I've heard New York is pretty rough right now. It's expensive. And yeah, I've heard it gets really, really crowded, which is crazy that I want to go because I don't typically do good in crowded areas. Okay, cool. All right, no problem, Mike. I just wanted to make sure. There's some crazy people on here. So I've actually been really good at releasing a video every single day for like the last week or week and a half. Unfortunately, I don't have any for today or tomorrow. So new video for sure coming up probably Tuesday. But I have some shorts that I can post up though. Unless I get out there tomorrow and do something tomorrow. I'll see what I can do. Latina Stella Slots, great question. By the way, if you like slots and stuff, please make sure to check out Latina Stella Slots. She's a lot of fun to watch, does a lot of cool slot machine like videos and gambling and stuff like that. So make sure you show Latina Stella Slots some love. But parking wise, Treasure Island, right here, Treasure Island, still offers free parking. Resorts World just announced for 2 months only they're going to do free parking just to try to attract people in the door. But normally it's Treasure Island offers free parking. What's the mall on the strip? Is it Miracle Mile, I think it's called? I can't remember. They offer free parking. Other than that, here at Rio offers free parking. Other than that, it's pretty tough. Oh, Circus, I think, still has free parking too. Other than that, a lot of them already charge for parking, and it's expensive too. But here's a pro tip. If there's any military veterans out there like myself, I'm a Navy veteran, so to all my fellow veterans out there, go to any Caesars property or any MGM property, show them your DD-214 or your VA card that shows you're a retiree or disabled vet or anything. Show proof of service, basically, and they'll hook you up with a player's card that gives you free parking at any of their properties. And MGM and Caesars together probably own about 80% of the strip, so get yourself free parking at most of their properties over there. The ball drop, you don't need a ticket. Okay, wow, that's cool. I've been slacking on TikTok. I gotta get on TikTok more again. But yeah, once again, it's a beautiful night out here. It's 88 now. It was 90 when I started live streaming. Now it's 88. So it did crack 100 today. It was over 100 today. And for those of you just tuning in, we're at the Rio. There's some different combinations that the Rio has for their LED lights on the outside now. Audrey, how's it going? Good to see you on here. Thank you for being here. This is my old stomping grounds right now. Oh, look, there's a train coming. So if you didn't know, these are active train tracks down here. So there's 2 train tracks down here. Looks like we're gonna get a Union Pacific train coming by. So it's gonna get a little loud for a second, okay? I apologize. But you need to go through security. But what is security checking for? Like, are they checking for shots and alcohol? Are they checking for... Hopefully it's not a long train. But if you are watching, please double tap that screen, hit that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Oh, got it. Okay. That's expected. That's pretty normal, though. But I gotta admit, it's been a nice live stream. I love to interact with all of you anyway, whether I'm playing slots or whether I'm, playing Keno or walking around. But I gotta say, this is pretty relaxing just to chill and enjoy the scene, and talk about the different properties. Yeah, Audrey, it's a beautiful view. And it's free. And if you like this view, if you're ever in Vegas, come to the Rio. See, they're offering free parking. They have a sign saying free parking if it wants to focus in. Come to the Rio on the 51st floor. They have a lounge called the Voodoo Lounge. And it's I think it's free cover right now. But if you want to drink, obviously just pay for your drinks. They have live music on the weekends. And I'm telling you, that view right there is absolutely beautiful. That's a stunning view of the Vegas Strip. So go up there, enjoy the nice view of Vegas. And last time I went up there, about maybe 2 months ago, it was like 17 something with taxes for a Jack and Coke. So to be fair, that's not bad considering you're on a Vegas bar with a really beautiful view. That's not bad at all. All right. Thank you for being here. Have a good one. So yeah, if you want a cool view of Vegas, come check that out. And again, different little combos that they're having with the LED lights on the outside of the Rio. And here, I'll kind of probably only be live for a few more minutes. So here's the south end of the strip right there. There's Allegiant Stadium right there, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. Apparently, Suri wants to be nosy. There's that beam right there coming from Luxor. So that's on the south end of the street. Luxor is a pyramid-shaped hotel one right there. Let's see what else we can see if we kind of scoot this way a little bit. There is New York, New York. Those tall buildings in the far background, those are part of New York, New York. Yeah, Audrey, for sure. Thanks for hanging out here. There is Aria. Aria is a nice, big, beautiful property owned by MGM. Really is a huge casino. Tons of options for gaming and table games and bars and food and stuff. There's a Cosmo. That one and that one are part of the Cosmo. Beautiful properties, really well known for their chandelier bar. There's Planet Hollywood, kind of hiding in the middle right there. Planet Hollywood is owned by Caesars Entertainment. They have Gordon Ramsay's burger inside of there. You know what, Shannon, I just got an email offering tickets to Chris Angel's show. So yeah, I think there is still shows going on. Here's the Bellagio, huge property owned by MGM. With tons of free stuff to do, including their water fountain show on the outside, their conservatory and botanical gardens, and a chocolate fountain that's in the Guinness Book of Records. There's a Horseshoe right there. Horseshoe is owned by Caesars Entertainment as well. They have a lot of poker tournaments and stuff there. There's Caesars Palace. That building and that building are part of Caesars. Caesars, I want to say they're either turning or they just turned like 58 years old, I think. So they've been around for a while. There's a Flamingo. Flamingo's the oldest hotel and casino on the Vegas Strip. So they've been around a really long time too. Also owned by Caesars. Then you have the Link and the Cromwell, all kind of connected with each other. And then that high roller wheel, that Ferris wheel, is also owned by Caesars Entertainment. There's Harrah's, go figure, owned by Caesars. There's a Venetian and Palazzo, sister properties. Absolutely beautiful properties. That's a second law enforcement going very fast on the 15. There's the Mirage that closed its doors on July 17th. It's going to be the new location for the Hard Rock. There is Treasure Island, one of the very few strip properties still offering free parking. There's a Wynn and Encore behind that. There's Fontainebleau, there is Resorts World, and there's Trump Tower. No casino, just a hotel. Superb reviews online. Here's a bunch of helicopters coming back from a tour too. All right, y'all. Sadly, I got to go. My girlfriend's almost off work, so I'm going to meet up with her. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Really does mean a lot. I enjoy live streaming. It's probably my favorite part of the day, interacting with you all. So thank you, everyone, for being so kind and so awesome. I appreciate you more than you know. Please take care. Please subscribe to my channel. Double tap the screen. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Or you can become a channel member for as low as 99 cents a month. Support me even more. But other than that, thank you so much. Take care. Have a great one. I'll schedule a live stream for tomorrow and for Monday, probably tonight, so you know ahead of time what time I'm going live. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Audrey, thanks for being here. Shannon, thank you so much for hanging out. Anyone else? Mike, Latina Stella, John Paul, if you're still here. Everyone, thank you so much. Take care. Have a great one. And I hope to see you soon.